Well, hello there. I'm going to read to you again, and I'm reading out of the power of your subconscious mind. And I just pulled this out, nothing in particular order. I'm going to read chapter 10, Your Right to Be Rich. Power of Your Subconscious Mind is written by Joseph Murphy. You got to get this book. If there was ever a book that you need to get, it's this one right here. How to Attract the Money You Need. Many years ago, I met a man in Australia who told me that his fondest dream was to become a physician. He was taking science classes and doing brilliantly, but he had no way to pay for medical school. His parents were both dead. To support himself, he cleaned doctors' offices in the local hospital's professional building. I explained to him that a seed planted in soil attracts to itself everything it needs for its proper unfolding. All he had to do was to take a lesson from the seed and plant the required idea in his subconscious mind. Every night, as the young man went to sleep, he visualized a medical diploma with his name in big bold letters. He found it easy to create a sharp, detailed image of the diploma. Part of his job was to dust and polish the framed diplomas hanging on the walls of doctors' offices, and he studied them as he cleaned them. He persisted with this visualization technique every night for about 4 months. Then one of the doctors whose office he cleaned asked if he would like to become a physician's assistant. The doctor paid for him to attend a training program where he learned a wide variety of medical skills, then gave him a job as his assistant. He was so impressed with the young man's brilliance and determination that he later helped him through medical school. Today, this young man is a prominent doctor in Montreal, Canada. This young man's success came because he had learned the law of attraction. He discovered how to use his subconscious mind the right way. This involved making use of an age-old law that says, having clearly seen the end, you have willed the means to the realization of the end. The end, in this case, was to become a physician. He was able to imagine, see, and feel the reality of being a doctor. He lived with the idea. He sustained it, nourished it, and loved it. At last, through his visualization, the idea penetrated the layers of his subconscious mind. It became a conviction. That conviction then attracted to him everything that was needed for the fulfillment of his dream. Why some people do not get a raise in pay. Let us say you work for a large corporation. You believe that you are underpaid. You resent the fact that you are not appreciated by your employers. You constantly mull over your conviction that you deserve more money and greater recognition. By setting yourself in mental opposition to your employer, you are subconsciously severing your ties with that organization. You are setting a process in motion. Then one day your superior tells you, we have to let you go. In a real sense, you dismissed yourself. Your superior was simply acting as the instrument through which your own negative mental state was confirmed. This is an example of the law of action and reaction. The action is your thought, and the reaction is the response of your subconscious mind. From time to time, you have probably heard someone say, anybody who makes a lot of money has to be some kind of crook. The person who talks and thinks this way is usually suffering from a financial illness. Maybe he is bitter and envious of former friends who have been more successful and now have greater resources. If so, this person is creating his own difficulties. Entertaining negative thoughts about those friends and condemning their wealth causes prosperity and wealth to flee. Would you stay with someone who condemns you? Of course not, and neither will wealth. This person is chasing away the thing he is praying for. He is praying in two ways. On one hand, he is saying, I wish wealth to flow to me now. But in the next breath, he is saying, that fellow's wealth is a dirty, evil thing. This contradiction is a signpost on the road to poverty and misery. Always make it a special point to rejoice in the wealth of another person. Protect your investments. Man, how long is this chapter? A few more pages here. Protect your investments. If you are seeking guidance regarding investments, or if you are worried about your stocks or bonds, quietly claim, Infinite intelligence governs and watches over all my financial transactions. Whatsoever I do shall prosper. If you do this frequently with perfect faith and confidence, you will find that you will be guided to make wise investments. Moreover, you will be protected from loss because you will be prompted to sell any risky securities or holdings before any loss accrues to you. You cannot get something for nothing. In large stores, the management hires guards and store detectives to keep people from stealing. Every day they catch a number of people trying to get something for nothing. Anyone who does such a thing is steeped in a mental atmosphere of lack and limitation. In trying to steal from others, they are robbing themselves of peace, harmony, faith, honesty, integrity, goodwill, and confidence. Furthermore, their messages to their subconscious minds draw them all manner of loss of character, prestige, social status, and peace of mind. These people do not understand how their minds work. They lack faith in the source of supply. If only they would mentally call on the powers of their subconscious mind and claim that they are guided to their true expression, they would find work and abundance. Then by honesty, integrity, and perseverance, they would become a credit to themselves and to society at large. Your constant supply of money. The path to freedom, comfort, and constant supply of needed wealth lies in recognizing the powers of your subconscious mind and the creative power of your thought or mental image. Accept the abundant life in your own mind. Your mental acceptance and expectancy of wealth has its own mathematics and mechanics of expression as you enter into the mode of opulence, the mood of opulence. All things necessary for the abundant life will come to pass. Let this be your daily affirmation. Write it in your heart. I am one with the infinite riches of my subconscious mind. It is my right to be rich, happy, and successful. Money flows to me freely, copiously, and endlessly. I am forever conscious of my true worth. I give of my talents freely, and I am wonderfully blessed financially. It is wonderful. Ideas to remember. Number 1. Be bold enough to claim that it is your right to be rich. Your deeper mind will honor your claim. Number 2. You don't want just enough to go around. You want all the money you need to do all the things you want to do when you want to do them. Get acquainted with the riches of your subconscious mind. Number 3. When money is circulating freely in your life, you are economically healthy. Look at money like the tide. You will always have plenty of it. The ebb and flow of the tide is constant. When the tide is out, you are absolutely sure that it will return. Number 4. Knowing the laws of your subconscious mind, you will always be supplied regardless of what form money takes. Number 5. One reason many people simply make ends meet and never have enough money is that they condemn money. What you condemn takes wings and flies away. Number 6. Do not make a god of money. It is only a symbol. Remember that the real riches are in your mind. You are here to lead a balanced life. This includes acquiring all the money you need. Number 7. Don't make money your sole aim. Claim wealth, happiness, peace to all. Then your subconscious mind will give you compound interest in all these fields of expression. Number 8. There is no virtue in poverty. It is a disease of the mind. You should heal yourself of this mental conflict or malady at once. Number 9. You are not here to live in a hovel, to dress in rags, or to go hungry. You are here to lead the life more abundant. Number 10. Never use the term filthy lucre or say, I despise money. You lose what you criticize. Money in itself is neither good nor bad, but thinking of it in either light makes it so. Number 11. Repeat frequently. I like money. I use it wisely, constructively, and judiciously. I release it with joy, and it returns 1,000-fold. Money, number 12. Money is not evil in any more than copper, lead, tin, or iron that you may find in the ground. All evil is due to ignorance and misuse of the mind's powers. Number 13, to picture the end result in your mind causes your subconscious to respond and fulfill your mental picture. Number 14, stop trying to get something for nothing. There is no such thing as a free lunch. You must give to receive. If you give mental attention to your goals, ideals, and enterprises, your deeper mind will back you up. The key to wealth is to apply the laws of the subconscious mind by impregnating it with the idea of wealth. Do not make a god of money. It is only a symbol. Remember that the real riches are in your mind. You are here to lead a balanced life. This includes acquiring all the money you need. From time to time, I'm going to read out of this book. I hope you get benefits out of it like I do. The power of your subconscious mind. You got to get this book.